Also this evening, new details in that crash involving two Green Bay police squad cars. Just why one officer's car rear-ended another officer's car that was stopping ahead of him is now the focus of an internal investigation. And as Fox 11's Laura Smith explains this evening, if an officer is found to be at fault, although he would not receive a ticket, he could face other consequences.
Broken glass.
One of the officers was stopping for traffic.
Inflated airbags.
The other one rear-ended him.
And twisted metal.
When he impacted him, forced him into hitting the sidewall of the Tillman Bridge.
Two Green Bay police officers responding to a crash had their own on the Mason Street Bridge just west of Ashland. So what happened?
We're not sure. I mean, obviously, we've got an officer hitting another officer from the backside, and it looks like someone was not driving properly when this happened, or something may have distracted or impacted the way he was driving.
Galvin says Officer John LaValle, a 13-year law enforcement veteran, was driving the marked squad in front. Officer Zachary Cook, who's been on the force for 16 months, was following in an unmarked vehicle.
Based on the damage in that, they were probably exceeding the speed limit. I do know that they did have their lights and sirens on, and so I would imagine that they were exceeding the posted limit.
LaValle returned to work Wednesday. He declined to speak with Fox 11 about the crash. Cook remains off duty with a concussion.
Police say it appears both squads are totaled. This Ford is several years old, while this Dodge is relatively new. Police say it will cost about $50,000 to replace both.
As part of the investigation, the department will pull the video and audio feeds from the squads, interview the officers involved, and reconstruct the crash.
These things do happen. Sometimes it's our fault, sometimes it's not. And when it is our fault, then we have to, own up to it and take appropriate action to make sure it doesn't happen again.
Galvin says if one of the officers is found to be at fault, discipline could include anything from requiring more driving school to firing the officer. In Green Bay, Laura Smith, Fox 11 News.
Galvin also said the investigation is expected to take several days. The department also reports that over the last 5 years, its officers have been involved in an average of 41 crashes each year.